Well, why don't I do this? Why don't, instead of me reading your question, since you're here, why don't you stand up and ask your question? All right, Joel.
Okay, thanks for being here.
You bet. My pleasure.
I appreciate it. I had a question about health care until yesterday. And I would just like to know if you agree with Speaker Pelosi that anyone who speaks out in opposition to this health care bill is a Nazi and un-American. I believe that this so-called mob, that we are being a part of, speaking out against this tyrannical administration and is the absolute essence of American freedom and democracy.
I couldn't agree with you more. I couldn't agree more. In fact, I've said on national programs all week, I think it was a huge mistake for anyone to suggest that anybody who's opposed to the health care plan is manufactured. It's not manufactured. Now, I think both sides are organizing, but that's what we do in a democracy.
No one told me.
You know, I've seen a lot of people show up at town hall meetings. Frankly, back when I did town hall meetings a month ago, we had huge crowds. I was down in southeast Missouri then. Ken was there. We had huge crowds everywhere. And I think it's great that people are coming out. And folks that really believe in some ways of reforming health care on the left, frankly, that I don't agree with, are organizing. And some people on the right are organizing. And I just want to make sure as we have this conversation, we get at those folks in the middle that have real questions about what we're doing and understand. Now, I would probably disagree that it's tyrannical. I think by the time, hopefully, we finish today, I can answer your questions about what's really probably going to happen with health care reform. There's so much misinformation out there. There's just a whole lot of misinformation that people have taken, and I understand the fear of the unknown is a powerful thing. Let me ask how many people here have Medicare? Okay, now raise your hand if you want to get rid of Medicare. Okay. Okay, Medicare is obviously an example of where government has a huge role, the dominant role in health care. And we want to make sure, the main reason we're trying to do this insurance reform is to make sure we keep the Medicare program strong, not to hurt the Medicare program. That's the goal here, is to strengthen the Medicare program so it's there for your children and my children and my grandchildren. So thank you, Joel. Let's take the next question. Okay, is Joe Lane here? Joe Lane, can you come up here? We can hear you. He's from Kennett. Kennett. Mayor. All right. You're the mayor of Kennett. All right, you get one. We got too many people to give you more than one. You want to read it, or you want to say it?
What happened to the promise that Mr. President was going to? He wanted insurance, same as Congressman and everybody else for a home.
There you go. That's a good question.
And you supported it.
Yep, I supported it. I think what you will end up with, I just want to say for the record here, there seems to be a lot of anger and frustration over this notion that we're going to do some kind of horrible health care plan and then we're going to skate off into the sunrise with a different one. I'm standing here to tell you that I am fully committed to using whatever options we have out there should be the same for Congress as it is for you, period.
Put y'all on Social Security like we do, and you'll fix that bill in a month.
There you go.